What's up everybody, it's As a Freak. Here's a new video for Warface tutorials, and today we're gonna talk about teamwork. Maybe you keep wondering why you keep losing over and over your matches. Maybe you're facing a strong team and you're asking yourself, but what is the difference between you and I? Well, maybe the teamwork is the answer. They say that teamwork is the key to victory, and Warl, a great CSGO YouTuber, said that you should never engage in a fair fight. In this video, I'm going to show you how important teamwork is by explaining one by one a couple of techniques, including calling out, covering, baiting, trading, supporting, making a sandwich, pushing, double peeking. Before we get started, I want to say that I'm mostly going to use footage from Warface tournaments, which will show us how the pro players are working together, but I might as well introduce clips from my own gameplay. Callouts make the difference between lone players and a team. Calling out means sharing to your teammates the information you gathered during the round. When you die, you have to call where your enemy killed you. When you see someone, you have to call it out. When you hear something like a grenade hit marker, like a defibrillator sound, a good team player will indeed tell his teammates. I also like to call where kill enemy, in case my team wants to prevent a resurrection. In order to make good calls, you have to 1. Learn the map layouts or create names with your team. 2. Stay calm. Nervousness and angriness never help your team. 3. I recommend repeating the information twice in a row. 4. Call what you see or hear. In other words, don't say site 1, but footsteps on site 1. Encouraging your whole team to rotate for one player is the worst thing that could ever happen. In conclusion, good communication will improve your game sense, giving you free kills and increasing your survivability. Most of the players have experienced a famous flick shot responding to the call behind you. Here's a good example of callouts my team and I made during a match.
There goes our captain.
I'm not restarting this time.
No, neither.
God damn, Reta, like stop, don't stream.
Deploy the bomb.
Let's go two.
Let's go two, guys.
Oh, you're a fucking Oh my god, it's so weird playing.
On site, two on site.
Smoking.
Come around AC.
Somebody close.
One more on site.
Oh, kill himself. One by each box.
I hear a flank. I hear a flank.
What? He's at headshot box, their side. He's just sitting there.
Sloth, you got flank?
Yeah, someone's at flank right here with me now.
Alright.
He was at headshot.
Yo, Dust, watch flank.
I
Yo,
didn't
watch
see
flank.
him. I always saw the medic. What the heck was that?
Run,
Oh,
run,
oh,
run.
Oh gosh.
2 headshot box.
They're coming around backside. Nice.
Enemy team eliminated. Mission accomplished.
How was that a headshot? The next technique I want to talk about is the cover. Covering your teammates may mean many different things depending on the context, and this is what I'm going to explain. Let's start by the most basic cover. When someone is vulnerable, like when a friend is planning on defusing the bomb, reviving or healing a player, reloading and so on, it may call for cover. As a team player, you have to be aware of these situations and respond as quick as possible or before they ask for it. Obviously, this depends on specific situations, and there's no precise guide on how to cover your friends. On the other hand, asking yourselves these questions will help you. Where is the enemy coming from? Is this medic alone? If my partner plants a bomb here, will he get killed? Depending on the map, this kind of cover is more or less required. The canonical example is from Site 2 on D17. When the engineer is planning the bomb for a back alley, he is open to the angle on top of Site 2 called the sniper's nest. One player have to verify that no one is pushing, trying to stop the plant. The second type of cover is a bit more complex and is related to what I call the territory control. In all FPS games, the goal is to take control of a part of the map in order to either plant a bomb, get more frags, capture an objective, etc. Sometimes it's not possible to achieve the objective without taking control of a specific part of the map, which isn't the objective in itself. For example, if you control the market on yard, you have access to both sides and you cut off the player rotating from one side to another. In general, the best is to control as much territory as possible. Let's see what it will look like in D17 because it's the simplest plant a bomb map. When your team is pushing site 2, there's 3 lines of sites. Yellow container, blue container, and top crates. If your team is not taking control of one of these lines, the enemy team will be able to pass through your defenses and get picks on you. Of course, your team doesn't have to be on yellow container to watch it. You don't have to place someone inside the top crates to watch it. There's other way to cover it and presents itself. If you're playing blue container, you can hear the enemy player running along the top crates. If you've been boosted on top mid, it's possible to have a line of sight on yellow container. This kind of cover will also help you in team deathmatch. Let's say we are playing another simple map, or depot. The enemy can come from 3 lines, left side, right side, and mid. During the match, you have to check the minimap and replace dying players, and simply take control of an area. In TDM D18, for example, I prefer to play on this side of the map, even if there's less enemy to kill, because you can control this whole area, covering your team for an opportunity to spawn kill. The last thing I want to talk about in this video is covering flank. It is also a question of territory control, but in this case, the lane that you have to cover is in your back. Usually, the one watching flank will stay in the back while his teammates are pushing in the front. Let's say we're playing district and we have planted the bomb on site 1. We have to worry about 3 entry points in the front, top red crate, Warface spawn, train tracks, and 1 entry point in the back. As a team player, you have to analyze your teammates' positioning and fulfill what remains. If no one is watching flank, go for it. If no one is watching top red crates, take this role. Of course, when you're playing with the same team over and over again, you will create patterns and strategies, and you will know every time who's watching the flank.
Is there fun?
Here is an example taken from Reta's tournament. DZ from team 13 is pushing top window on site 2, allowing himself to flank quickly the other team playing close to greenhouse. This kind of situation will never have happened if someone on Torque's team was watching flank at this moment. That's it for today. Doing callouts, controlling line of sight, and watching flanks, these are the basics of good teamwork. In the next video, I will explain what are the advanced teamwork techniques, baiting, trading, supporting, double peeking, etc. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you soon.